Welcome to Rudy's Room, the after show. We have Yolanda, we have Orlandina, and of course Bella Noche and her boobs. Welcome.
Hi. Yes. They say hi too.
They say hi. They're really brown. Like, what's the deal?
I am Puerto Rican. I am technically a brown woman.
Gotcha.
But I like tanning. I like being a little.
Can you order black boobs?
Yes, they come in all kinds of colors, but actually with mine, I use my foundation to match the color so it looks like uniform.
Okay, so you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
I'll even jump off a cliff for you.
Uh-oh. What you doing, Yolanda? That's tough competition.
Right. She'll bodybuild and I'll jump off. And she'll be there with cookies. She'll be like, here, guys.
All I need is the cookies.
Okay, now you brought us these non-edible pies. What's going on?
Exactly, because, your nose need a little sweetness too, non-calorie.
Okay.
So I don't
That's
want to
my
be.
favorite
I
part.
don't want
Zero
nobody saying that
calorie
You're
pie.
right.
I'm gonna put this as part of my meal plan.
Right? Every time I want dessert, I'll just light it. I'll be like,
That's it. Give your
part of the
nose,
meal plan.
give your nose a little
It's like
treat.
warm apple pie.
That's right.
Act like I ate it, especially during competition prep.
Okay.
And I noticed that Miss Cookie has the cherry pie in front of her, of course.
You know that's right.
Okay. Y'all are funny. Okay. The way that it works, inside the dreaded black box are some questions. So you'll shake it up, open the box, take out a question, read it, and give an honest answer. Miss Yolanda.
I know.
Yes.
Well, because it depends on the question,
Miss Yolanda, let's see you go first. Orlandine has been through it already.
I don't have boobies, so I'm gonna just.
Okay, you go ahead.
Oh.
She thought she was off the hook.
I know, right? She was like.
We got to get Mr. Frank back on
Had
here.
an honest
Oh yes,
answer.
yes. He's funny.
When was the last time I told a lie?
When is the last time you told a lie? Don't lie about it either.
Now.
I just do it so much. I mean, I was just telling my daughter.
Did she say you look nice today? That was probably the last one.
Oh, it got dark in here with the shade.
Right? I mean, it is what it is.
It's okay.
It is
Jogs
what
the
it
memory.
is.
It's okay. All right, no, leave it out there so we don't repeat. All right, Orlandina, go ahead.
I ain't lying to you.
Yeah, I know you're doing the Vanna White thing. Go ahead. All right, Bella, go ahead.
In my mind, I'm Chato, but I'm not.
Okay.
Someone you would never give money to if you won $1 million.
Anyone? Like,
Wow.
There's a lot of people on that list.
Okay.
All the fakers and haters.
Okay.
Good
Miss Yolanda,
answer.
is there anybody you wouldn't give any money to?
Then I'll be telling a lie. I give money to everybody.
Oh, okay. Bella, what about you?
who would I not give
Who
money
would you
to?
not give any money to?
I don't know. I don't have money, so I've never contemplated this question.
All right, then go in the box. Go in the box, Bella.
Go in the box. Go in the box.
Go in the box,
I
Bella.
love going in the box.
And you like a black box, huh?
Yes. I would get this question. I'm not even going to answer the question. You guys are going to answer it for me.
Okay.
My best feature is my blank.
Oh.
Flotsam and jetsam.
Well, I guess my best feature is maybe not my most profound feature. My best feature?
Yeah.
Probably my dick.
Good answer. All right.
Can't beat that one.
Okay. I'm gonna take a drink on that one.
I can't believe you said that. No, I wasn't expecting that
The
one.
best part is that my boyfriend's in the audience and didn't correct me, so it's all
Right.
good. No, because he will. He'd be like, like he's that boyfriend.
Guess he'll find out tonight.
Is that what you get home?
All right, Yolanda.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, yeah, we do it again.
What do you think? You get off once?
I know,
You get
right?
off once?
Name an animal you'll never want to have.
Oh, yeah, there are animals you don't like? Deer.
Oh my goodness! What? I would have to say, yeah, I wouldn't want any.
You a cat lady?
Yeah, I like cats. They're
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Dogs are cool. You know,
Guinea pig?
I'm really no guinea pigs.
No guinea pigs?
Yeah, maybe like
Maybe.
I don't know. I love animals. Well, yeah.
Alligator?
But I'm around them all the time. So.
Oh, she's around snakes.
Yeah.
That's how she
Wow.
How you think she knows how to lie so much?
You got to recognize them when you see them. So.
Got some.
You
Bella's
know.
got a snake to tame, but go
That's
on.
Craziest place I ever did the dance of love. I'm
Oh.
a teacher. Will not be answering that.
Well, all right.
She was it was happening and she was bench pressing.
Well, okay, Nookie Cookie Lady.
Huh.
Where's the craziest place you...
Well, that would be easier to ask me what was the. I mean, I do it, if I get a chance. Like, it's natural. I mean, God wouldn't have gave me the feelings. He didn't want me to use it.
That's
now.
true.
Don't
Okay.
worry, you got to use it. No, don't go wasting it now. You
So
make some
you-
mad.
So-
Don't waste it.
So
Make
you're in the
them mad.
supermarket just jumping off?
Look, yes, look. They got an owl for that. They got an owl for that. Watch,
Remind me to sanitize my shopping cart next time.
I like the fact that you said if God didn't want you to use
stop
it,
and try
Right.
to
He
figure it out.
wouldn't have gave it to them
Okay.
wonderful
Or Landina, you can
feelings.
take another question.
Okay. Certain questions I just can't answer.
No, it's okay. We don't want you to lose your day job.
I lose my day job. I love my day job.
That's right.
How old should your kid be in order to get a tattoo?
Ah.
Oh, my
Old
kids
enough
ain't
to pay
listening.
for it.
Okay.
Yes!
You want a tattoo?
Yes. I'm going to run this episode. Yes.
Enough to pay for
Yolanda,
it.
you agree?
Yes, I'm running this episode for 'em when they get home. Alex, Alec, and Alexa. Yes.
Bella, what do you say?
To that question?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I got my first tattoo when I moved out of my house because my parents didn't want me to get one, so I waited until I left home to get one.
Oh, wow. What kind of tattoo do you have?
I have like 8.
8?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm really good at hiding.
Not people's names.
No, I will
Oh,
never.
okay.
I will never get letters or numbers tattooed on my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like I would change my mind later.
Gotcha. Look at that. All right. Bella in the box.
Okay. Once again, in the box.
Bella in the box.
Bella in the box. That's like a Nickelodeon show come out.
That should be the name of like
Bella in the box.
one of your skits or something. Bella in the box.
My family would be shocked to know that I do drag. My parents don't know that I do drag.
What?
Yeah. My
Wait a minute.
parents.
You're all over New York.
Well, thank God that they're like very, very devout Christians and hate social media. But no, I grew up super religious. I grew up very, very sheltered.
Okay.
I actually left home because I came out and I wasn't allowed to be gay in my parents' house. And me being gay, my mom originally thought that I wanted to be a woman, and I was like, no, that's completely different. And now that we're kind of like, it's been 10 years, we're getting back together and doing stuff. I feel like the drag thing would confuse them more. It's like, wait, I thought you didn't want to be a woman. And I was like, I don't. I just look really good as one. So yeah, my immediate family doesn't know that I do drag.
So your mom's never met Bella Noche?
No, she knows that I've like dabbled in makeup. So
Okay.
I went over to the house one day and we were going to like a function.
Yeah.
And I saw that she had like a little contour, a little highlight on it. My mom's that kind of girl.
Yeah.
So I was just like, Mom, did you do your makeup? She's just like, oh yeah, I've been watching a couple things on YouTube, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And I was just like,
Media on the low.
right, and so then I'm wondering, and I was just like, you know, are you gonna add some highlight? And she's like, oh, I'm not there yet. And she's like, wait, how do you know about that? And I was like, well, I've kind of dabbled in makeup, and when I was younger, I used to draw in color a lot, and so I've made that comparison. I was just like, it's like drawing and coloring on a face,
Right.
And that actually, she was like, oh, okay, I get that. It's more, but as an art form.
Okay.
Got it.
If your mother's on the YouTube, don't you think she can find you?
She doesn't know what my drag name is.
Oh, gotcha.
But it
Yeah,
does come up
so-
people you may know some.
Oh,
She's not on Facebook. She's not on Facebook.
okay. Well,
You
all
see,
right.
yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna end and that's the thing. I know it's gonna happen one day.
Yeah.
Like either through something she sees on TV or like I'll come over to the house. She always clocks me because she's always just like, "Why do you have glitter on your face?" Like she will always clock me. She'll be like, "Why do you have glitter?" And I was like, "Oh, I was at a party yesterday." Like, which isn't a lie, but you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
where
didn't
the
know
card
that
at?
you were running the party.
She doesn't know that I was the party.
You were the
Like-
party. Exactly.
so she's never met
Bella.
twins.
No,
either.
she hasn't, and my mom
Okay.
has an impressive set of twins, so she'd probably like, oh yeah, that's my daughter.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Wow.
Orlandina in the box.
Would you rather wear hair weave or a wig?
Oh.
That's like, do you want press-ons or acrylics?
Hair
Like,
weave. I'll do
would?
a weave. I'll do a
Would.
weave.
How much weave would you do?
I've done weaves.
Okay.
I will do. I love to have fun with my hair. Obviously,
Down the
You guys
back,
can-
like
No,
all the way.
I'm
Yeah,
living
yeah,
for,
I'll
like,
go down the
designs.
back.
It's so
yeah,
cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
I love that. But
Gotcha.
the wig, I would have to get like a custom made $1,000 wig for me to wear one because
It's not $1,000, but you're sitting next to a custom wig.
exactly. A really nice one.
Now, do you make your wigs, or is that like a label?
That is
well,
like a
actually,
great wig.
no. So I can do a little bit with wigs. I'm learning.
Okay.
But like this is like 3 wigs.
Oh, wow.
So I actually have Tony Holmperm's husband.
Oh, the
Frank
wig wizard.
Dewar. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Frank,
He did
yeah.
this hair. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He does a
Like-
good wig.
He does a great wig. Yeah.
But LaBelle's videos are interesting with the wig when like she's talking to him and everything.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like hooked. It's amazing. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
And Yolanda, would you wig? Would you weave? What
I'll
do we
do whatever it takes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I got too many things to do to worry about the hair.
But if you're doing it at the supermarket, don't you need something secure?
You know
No,
when to
you
pull
don't.
and when not
Sometimes
to.
it gets in the
You know
way.
when to pull and when not to.
Not to pull. Oh, okay. Okay. So you got sex hair.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, she's the oh, we're gonna do that. Let me change real
That's
quick.
it. Let me put a little sewing in it. Carry the
it up.
needle and the thread. The needle and the thread.
Yolanda in the box.
Yolanda.
Oh, in the box.
In the box.
In the box.
All right. Name someone you wish you could see just one more time. Wow.
Aw, that's deep.
Yeah.
Aw, how long's it been?
It's been, that's what it's 13. It's been 10 years.
Oh wow, it's hard.
Yeah. Never, it doesn't get better. You
No.
just learn to cope.
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely.
And she definitely would be the one.
She would be. She'd be very proud of you.
Well,
With that
I don't
wig
know
in the
the
shopping
cookie.
cart.
I don't know what the cookie
Yes.
is. She was a Jehovah's Witness, so she
Oh,
might
was
be
it?
like,
You're a Jehovah's Witness?
no, I didn't say me.
Oh,
I didn't say me.
okay.
It's her.
He said her. Okay.
Not subscribed to Kingdom
Gotcha.
Hall.
If she probably was like me, she probably would still be here. But that's another story. Exactly.
Less stress.
Orlandina, go in
right.
the box. I'm just not even going to touch that one.
Name someone I admire.
Oh, yes, Mr.
My
Frank.
mother.
Oh,
My mommy.
She a bodybuilder too?
No, she is not. But that
Okay.
woman is. Let me tell you what kind of person my mom is, and this sentence will say it all.
Yeah.
I did not raise. I did not raise eggs. I raised women. That's her. She was like, I did not raise little fragile eggs. You can be. There are times where you fall down and you, but you got to pick yourself up.
Yeah.
My mom's a
There you
very
go.
strong person,
Love
and
it.
you do whatever you need to do
Wonderful.
to make things happen. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, I admire my
I know
mom.
she's very proud of you. You are
She's
quite-
the reason why I'm like as vocal. She taught me to speak up.
There you go. Very important.
Wonderful.
It's the best
Yeah.
gift she ever gave, I bet. There you go.
She'll tell you, I created a monster.
She taught you to speak up and wants you to shut up now.
And exactly.
Gotcha. Bella in the box.
Sure. I love how we all talked about our moms at some point.
Yeah. Right? That is true.
What is the dumbest way you've ever injured yourself?
okay.
Please don't say with those boobs. Please don't say with those boobs.
No, but it's definitely drag related.
Okay.
So, when I was coming up in the drag scene, especially in New York, it's super competitive. And
Is there like a drag academy? Like, can you go to school?
well, actually now at Stony Brook they have a drag 101 course.
No
Yes,
way.
yes,
Wow.
they do. I've been like emailing them, trying to be like, can I sit in on a class? Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So, but like I know that it exists.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
But so when I was first like learning, I was like watching other queens of the, and in New York City, it's like either you're funny, you stand there and look pretty, or you like dance, split, death drop, all that kind
Right.
of thing. And so I went with like the funny, pretty path, but sometimes they want more of that, especially if you're doing competitions or things
Yeah.
like that. So I was doing a show on a Saturday night that was very much like a dance venue, and they were all like high energy numbers, like dance, all that stuff. And I was like, okay. So I had been practicing a thing, and I went, and at the end of a number, at like a crescendo, I went into like a jump half split, and it was great. Everyone went crazy, blah blah blah. It was fine. it was like 15 minutes later, because it was right at the end, this girl comes up to me, hands me $1, and she's like, "You were fantastic. I love your show." I was like, "Thank you so much." She's like, "By the way, I think you're bleeding." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I looked down at my tights, and it was all red right here. And my jump, when I hit the floor, it cracked the skin, and I bled through my tights. And I was, what gets dumb is I kept doing it, so it's never really healed. So, my boyfriend's there, like, shaking his head, like, yep, idiot. Every time I get on the floor, he like, holds his breath, and he'll look at my knees to see if it's bleeding.
Right.
So, so that's, literally dumbest way that I keep injuring myself.
And you just kept performing even after you were bleeding.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, you don't feel it. Everything else is, I'm numb from the waist down right now. So,
Good for you.
Right. Well, yeah, no, so it's adrenaline. You don't feel it, whatever. You have a drink, and you get home, and then you're just like, oh, look at that.
Wow. Yolanda, would you keep going?
Oh, well, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you gotta keep
just
going.
because there's a little blood doesn't mean
do a little
show
must go on.
Just so the world knows, Yolanda got strong knees.
You gotta do a little.
That's why I was so surprised. I was like, you've never let me down before.
That's it. Then you get some knee replacements if they get too bad.
Your purse turns into a knee pad.
That's it. And keep it going.
It's like Transformers.
That's
like, turns into a bed. Everything.
Dude, now you'll be surprised when women got in their bags there. It's true.
You never go into a woman's purse.
That's right. You never know.
Yolanda, go in the box.
In the box.
Put your hand in there.
Little trap. What's your most used four-letter word? Oh my goodness.
Well, we know what you do a lot, but what do you say a lot?
You can't say this.
Yes, you can. You can curse now.
Oh, I love the fuck.
God damn it.
Say it again for the benefit.
I love the fuck. That's what my cookies called. They're called fucking cookies. What?
Oh, I didn't know the language filter had been lifted yet.
Sorry, yes.
What? And I love the curse.
Okay, so can you you can use the word fuck in all kinds of things, like
fucking cookies are PH, but they really call fucking cookies. But that's what they doing on the cookie. They doing it. Right, you see it.
Your cookies that are doing that are called PH.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, I love that.
They're great.
They're different positions. So they're being at their different. That's what they're doing, right? So fucking cookies.
I love that.
Yes.
You get different positions.
I've always been a fan of like when PH replaces an F. Like when I was in high school, I didn't say it, but I was obsessed when people used to say that's fat.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so stupid, but I love it. I didn't know why. I wanted a shirt that said that's fat. Like, I don't know.
So to clarify for the actual episode of Rudy's Room, when I got removed from the college radio station, we were talking about the cookies, which are in the sexual positions. And so one of the students came into the studio where we were on the air live, and he's like, well, can you make them in like animal shapes? And we're like, you want a sexual cookie with an animal shape? So we were like, oh, you nasty.
Yeah. So we was like, but I'm not. Okay.
I mean, they have those. You ever saw like the salt and pepper sticker with like the pigs fucking?
Well, we think you wanted a human with an animal. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, and that just.
I mean, like, sure, that's a step further, but
it was a step we weren't ready for on community college radio.
Correct. Especially on college. That was a real custom.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
All right, Orlandina in the box. We digress.
Who is the messiest person I know?
I'm so glad I didn't get that question.
Orlandina, you can pass.
I'm passing it.
Come on, Bella.
How dare you? No, you know that is not how this works. This is not my narrative tonight. No. Oh, no.
Yes, you volunteered. Come on now. Bring it, Bella.
I didn't volunteer. I did the opposite of volunteer. I was like, thank God I didn't get that question.
Well, now you've been volunteered,
Bella.
That's fine. I'm going to pick a question, and if I want you to answer it,
no, we can do that.
That's
fine.
Who's the messiest person you... Okay.
Nobody watches. It's okay.
They gonna watch now.
They're going to watch it now.
Right, no, they're going to...
They watch.
Just trying to get the info.
I can't say it. No, I can't.
You know it's good when it takes a
If
while.
you don't
No.
tell us, Yolanda and I
You
gotta
can
drive to
spell
your
it.
mama's
You
house
can
with this
spell
video.
it.
How dare you? Now it's blackmail.
African American
That's it,
male,
Bill.
thank you.
That's it.
Okay. I mean,
You can spell it. You have to say you can
can
spell
I say
it.
like someone that we don't all know?
Oh, well, just say it in Spanish. Hold on. Exactly.
Hint.
Say it in Spanish.
Yeah.
You don't have to say that name.
How you say it?
Name in Spanish. Carmen knows Spanish.
Carmen, we tried to get him to
It's not,
tell.
no, it's not Bella Noche. It's Bella Noche. Like you'll never know. Say it in Spanish. No. So there's this girl. The messiest people that I know are the people that swear to God they're not messy.
Yes, that's very true.
And then when you tell them they're messy, they'll have a huge fit, block everyone they know on Facebook, and then apologize a month later.
Do you take them back?
I did the first time.
Okay.
No, I feel like messy is one of those things where like realize where you're being messy and like realize who you're around when you're being messy.
Yes.
You know, because messy has a time and a place. You can be messy with your friends. You can be messy when, you know, you're just like, when that's the gig, like be messy.
Yeah.
But especially as people like us that have shows and names and things that we carry ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a line between partying and being messy.
Very true.
Yes.
Miss Yolanda, you know any messy people?
All of them is a hot mess. And I'm going to say it.
Okay, thank you.
And blame it on the alcohol.
Got the roll call, girl.
And blame it on the alcohol.
We'll drink to that.
Drink to that.
Yes.
I want
That's
one of
right.
those.
They
I want
all,
Social Security
right now, they
numbers.
all messy.
All right. Bella, you were so good you can go again.
Oh, thanks. Because I was sabotaged with that question.
Listen,
You were doing such a great job.
I don't know what that. Oh, wait. No, I do know what that. Wait, that's a repeat question though. You just changed the what you call it. Craziest place you ever did the horizontal hula.
well, we want to know, where was the craziest place?
My parents' bed.
Were they in it at the time?
No, they were holding the camera. No, so this is
Kim Kardashian.
It's only craziest because I grew up in a super religious house. I wasn't like anytime I had a guy that I was interested in, I had to bring them over in the guise of a friend. And there was this one guy who my mom really, really liked. Like she would just sit and like talk with him and really liked him. He was just like, oh, when are you bringing Sebastian over again? Like blah, 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 blah. Really liked him. So one day I was coming home from school and I was like, oh, Sebastian's coming over. And she was like, oh, I'm going to go out and get stuff for dinner. I'll be back. I forgot. It was like, we had like the place for our stuff for like 2 hours.
Oh.
And at first I was just like, well, we could like play video games or we could fuck in my parents' bed because I'm really mad at them right now.
Take the ladder.
And literally, it actually, probably to this day, remains one of the scariest sexual experiences of my life. Yeah. Only because literally, like, could you imagine you're like mid-coitus with like, and you're in college, you live in that house, mid-coitus, and your Pentecostal mother walks in with groceries for you and your friend who you're currently fucking. Yeah, it was a little
Why
scary.
didn't you go in your own room?
Because that's no fun.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, I'm like, been there, done that. So it was more of those things like no one's in the house.
Okay.
Like, and so yeah, that was the only time I ever did it, and I'd heard people tell stories about it, and I was just like, if I don't do this, I'll regret this for the rest of my life.
Understood.
It was one of those things like I may never have this opportunity ever again.
Okay.
So just went for it.
Your mother
yeah.
didn't wonder why you were washing the sheets later?
I didn't wear all that makeup back then.
Okay. Or did you just leave the same sheets on the bed?
No, actually, funny story. When we were about to finish, I made us get up and go into the bathroom, attach them, and we came in the bathtub so I could wash it down.
Well, all right. You're a good planner.
You can't. No, I was like, I am getting out of this scot-free. Like, there will be no mistakes made
go.
here. Get into the tub, then you can come on my face.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
He was a shooter. Would have won everywhere. See, but also at the time we didn't have a washer and dryer in the apartment. If we did, that would have been different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's smart. Take care of that. Exactly. Take care of that. Take care of that and come back.
Not here.
They're not here.
Yolanda, dear, you're next.
Box. I'm always gonna be in the hot seat.
Listen, Bella.
What is the most useless talent you have?
Oh.
Wow.
I don't like that question.
I think parenting.
Oh.
She said parenting.
I think parenting. What
I
the
feel
hell?
like that's more of a read for your kids than anything else.
Sounds
Right?
like
No,
it right now.
no, not. I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just like,
No, they think I'm the best
Exactly.
parent in the world, but
Oh, of course.
people will probably think, you make nookie cookies and your kid's standing right there.
oh, so you're parenting. So your parenting is like
you
and
have
the
cookies
kids
with the
eat
kids. That's
And
right.
well,
I mean, they
how
gotta
old are
learn
kids?
somewhere.
You know, my mom would say. My mom said the
They're
same
gonna
thing.
learn on the school
That when
bus or
she
in the
taught
kitchen.
us, she said the same thing when my mom
Your
talked
mom
about
taught you to
sex.
make nookie cookies?
No, when she spoke about sex, she was like, "Listen,
Oh.
I want you guys to hear it from me."
From me.
Got you.
And her words were, "I want you to hear it from me raw."
That's
Raw.
Mom.
That way, there's no guesswork. There's
That's
nothing.
right.
Gotcha.
You know exactly what's happening.
Okay.
I mean, I was looking at my mother like, "Oh my god."
yeah. If my mom ever talking about sex and used the word raw, I'd look
I'm
away
like,
too.
and I'd be arguing my hair for it.
I mean,
but
you
yeah,
ain't here with
yeah.
my-
Listen.
Learn about it.
You gonna-
That's you.
That's
yeah.
you.
Well, some people be like, oh,
You know what?
Apparently, all of her other talents are much better. So that's,
All right.
yeah. When my daughter said, "Ma, I seen somebody on the school bus," I was like, oh, okay. You know, the
to have
society
the
we
school
living in.
bus.
So yeah, they was on the school bus. So I'm like,
like, obviously, they
sex?
weren't just like making out then.
no, they had blankets and everything. I'm
Oh.
like, that's
Ooh, they came prepared.
That's
They
what I'm
did.
saying. So
That's how you do it on the
that's why I said
subway.
it's no.
Gotcha.
I mean, I had to wait for that. I wouldn't even do
Okay.
it on the school bus. But
Wow.
yeah, so I just,
Okay.
I don't hold
That's-
nothing back from my
well,
children.
and I think it's beautiful.
It's-
Orlandina, your turn.
Worst food I've ever eaten. You see, something like this would make me mad.
That's a
Okay.
Because I love food.
Okay.
Worst food I've ever eaten.
Is there something where you're like, oh, that is nasty as hell?
You know what? I've been more disappointed,
Okay.
and that made me upset. Because I'm like, I saved, for this time. I'm trying to remember where I was.
Mhm.
Oh, I know exactly where it was. It was disgusting. It was in West Hempstead. There's a restaurant called.
face.
It's right on Hempstead Avenue. It's been there for a long time. It's an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
Food was horrendous.
Oh.
The pasta had like beads of oil on it. It was just gross, and it was disgusting.
I'll find a name. I don't never want to go there.
Yeah. Oh my God! It's right in West Hempstead on Hempstead Avenue.
Okay.
The service is not
Nasty
great.
Italian place.
Right?
Yolanda, what about you? Worst food you ever ate?
Tuna casserole. I can't take it.
Ooh. Did you make it?
No.
Oh,
I don't even make it. It's not even allowed near me or in my
Gotcha.
house nowhere.
Okay.
Tuna casserole.
And Bella, what are you eating? That's not.
Fish stomach lining.
Good? What?
Yeah, I was in Boston. I was in Boston. I was staying with two Korean friends of mine,
Okay.
and they took me to a dim sum place, and like a legit dim sum place. Like
Okay.
the menus were all in Korean. No
Okay.
one spoke English, and so they were like, "We'll just order a bunch of stuff, and let us know what you like. We're gonna try it." And so they had this thing at the table. And you guys know like the old school thimbles, like the rubber ones with little bumps on it.
Yeah, yeah.
It looked like someone had cut a thimble and like laid it flat.
Okay.
And it was that color and had little bumps on it, and I was just like, "What is that?" And they were like, "Try it." And usually, I usually do the school is like I try everything twice before I do anything. Before I do it
Twice.
Yeah, because not even one.
because
Twice.
the first time you have preconceived notions, and then you try it, and then the second time you go into it, and then you get the real experience.
Yeah.
But this one I only tried once. I like put it in my mouth, and
Is your mole real?
no.
Okay. Sorry. I have ADD. I just wondered. Go
No,
ahead.
it's all good. It's actually a pimple I'm covering.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a little beauty tip.
Yeah.
If you ever doing it and you have a little like raised area, put a little beauty mark on there and no one will ever know.
That's
I like that.
Cindy Crawford. And we
Yeah.
had-
And I put it in my mouth and I didn't even swallow it. I was just
what
like,
she said.
and I swallow everything I put in my mouth.
Wait, somebody's
But
blushing.
no, it was. I expected.
I really hope you talk to your mom before she discovers this on YouTube. I really hope you do.
Yeah, because you guys ever had like snails, like escargot?
Yeah.
You know, they taste like a butter-coated balloon, you know, kind of. And that's what I was expecting. This thing tasted like rotten fish, and I was just like, that. And I felt super rude because like it literally just hit all the wrong taste buds. And I was like on the plate, and I was just like, nope, that is not for me.
Wow.
But at least I tried it.
I was trying.
Oh no, because
Now
that was
we
the
know.
thing. They didn't tell me what it was when I tried it, so I spat it out. Like, what the fuck was that? And they were like the lining of a fish stomach, and I was like, you're right. I wouldn't have tried that if you had told me that first.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, Bella, last question of the night.
At
Okay.
least we know now, not that no
No,
lining
no
on your stomach lining.
Pick a good
I'm
one.
gonna pick a yellow one. I haven't gotten a yellow one
Okay,
yet.
you can have yellow.
A place I'd love to visit is
Where does Bella Noche want to go?
Atlantica. No, I'm joking. Actually, my number one place in the world to visit right now is Italy. And specifically in Italy, the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like this huge cliff system on like the Mediterranean Sea, and there are these villages built into the cliffs, and it is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen as far as like travel destination picture form, and I want to go there so bad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Orlandina, where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Thailand.
Everyone turns around to the boyfriend. Take notes. Take notes.
So, exactly.
I appreciate it.
So, Orlandina, you want to go to Thailand?
I want to go to Thailand. Like, I would want to
yes.
spend like a month just going around Thailand. I love to learn about the culture. The food is just amazing,
Okay.
and just getting to know the people. So yeah, be
Yolanda?
complete.
Where you want to go? New
Relax.
Jersey?
I want to go anywhere right now. That's not in Queens.
It's not in Queens. You want to get
I'm
out
not,
of Queens?
out of
I
Queens.
am not. I am
Where in
not
Queens
choosy.
are
I
you?
need Springfield.
Oh, cute.
I just need a vacation.
I
I just
get
need a
it.
vacay. If they could take me to the Poconos for a weekend, I'm happy.
Yes. I was like that. Yeah.
That's it. I just need to
that's
get
when you
away
just
for
need
a
I
to
minute.
just got booked to do a private party in Poconos. Come with me.
Really? Yeah.
Where in the
I'll be
Poconos are you
there.
going?
Literally, it was today. Someone found me on Facebook, and they were like, "Hey, we're throwing a bachelor party. Oh no, a bachelor party. And part of the bachelor party is they're having a drag contest with all of the groomsmen.
nice.
And so the surprise is they want to have a real drag queen come and judge it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute.
Do you bring security when you go to stuff like that?
No, I don't. However, me and two of my closest drag friends, Ivy Stalls and Annie Manaldue, for Patchogue Pride, we did a drag crawl show. And so we started at Fulton's Gate at one end, and we hit 4 different spots walking down Patchogue.
Okay.
And there had been a lot of stuff going on about security of it and
Yeah.
things like that. So we actually had like security escorting us from venue to venue.
Okay.
Like one in front and one in the back. And we were walking. It was the second one. And we were talking like, you know, this is really cool. Thank you so much. And he was like, no, we want to make sure that you like ladies are safe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they said, and I was just like, well, you know, it's really cool to have like. He was like, you have like 5 people watching you. There's 2 here. There's 2 across the street,
Yeah.
and there's definitely one on the roofs.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And I was just
Nice.
like, I felt like I was in like CSI. I was just like, yes, I am being escorted. I dare someone to take a shot at me. Like,
Right?
so yeah, it is. That's the only time I've ever like had like actual security though.
Okay.
Wow.
You might want to get some security for the Poconos, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Law and Order episode waiting to happen.
I mean, well, I have my built-in security guard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he'll be there. You going? He's like, no.
Sometimes just show him a picture. If I go missing, he'll come find you. Like,
You guys are so good. Let's say goodnight. Good night.
Good night.
good night.